Hello guys, welcome to the channel. It's TPM5 with another NBA video. In this one, I'm going to be discussing the Chicago Bulls signing Tristan Thompson, the former Indiana Pacers center, as part of the NBA waivers period. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, Tristan Thompson was recently part of that deal which sent Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield to Indiana, and it became quite clear that he had no business being on the Pacers given that he's an old center and he's that's not the situation that he would want to be in, and the Pacers would want to be giving minutes to younger players. So he's going to be leaving the Pacers and joining the Chicago Bulls. Now, as you guys know, the Chicago Bulls have a 38-21 record, which is the best in the Eastern Conference. They've taken big strides forward, under executive Arturas Karnisovas, and they've had a top three offense in the league for a large portion of the season. However, it's their defense that creates some worries for NBA analysts, as they're 20th out of 30 teams in terms of defensive rating. And they've obviously looked to Tristan Thompson as an option to help them try and fix some of their defensive schemes on a 15 to 20 minute basis per night. So, just talking a bit about Tristan Thompson, he's obviously not the player he used to be back in Cleveland. Early on, when he was averaging 11.7 points and 9 rebounds in back-to-back years in his second and third years in the league. However, he is someone that in the past has proven that he can have an impact on winning. Even you have to look as recently as even last season with Boston, when he played 5 games in their first-round loss to Brooklyn. He averaged 10.4 points and 1.2 blocks alongside 9.8 boards in only 26 minutes. So he has proven, despite what people may say about him being washed and a scrub and all this Kardashians kerfuffle, he still is a very handy player and not in the most amount of minutes either. Now, it is worth being said that he took a massive tumble from 2017 to 2018 in the playoffs. He's had a few up and down moments in Cleveland, but the one thing you can guarantee that you'll be getting from Tristan Thompson is effort on the defensive side of the floor, and a bit of determination to try and do what he can. He's never really been a major rim protector. However, he is a versatile defender who can, run with the smaller guards in the pick and roll circumstances. Now, just a quick break, guys. I make NBA content 2 times a week. I'd heavily appreciate it if you guys subscribe me and join me on my subscribe to my channel, and join me on my journey. Comment what you think of this signing. I know it's going to be a bit pulverizing for some Bulls fans, and don't forget to like the video. But let's continue with it. So, as I was saying, he isn't going to be a major rim protector. However, he is a versatile defender. He's shown in the past that he can stick around with guys like Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid and do a decent job on them, and also not get completely obliterated by the smaller, quicker guards that obviously we know the Eastern Conference will be having. Now, he's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league, and that's shown by his stats this season, as out of all players who have played at least 30 games this season, he ranks 7th in the league in terms of offensive rebound percentage, aka when there's an offensive rebound, he's the 7th best or most likely player to rebound it when it's an offensive rebound, in case you guys didn't know what that meant. So obviously he's still very useful. And looking at the Bulls offense as well, you might be saying, oh, they're putting him next to Nikola Vucevic, or is he going to take shots away? Tristan Thompson isn't that type of guy. He's going to just be picking up these offensive rebounds and either giving it off or putting it back up for an easy basket, giving the Bulls more second chance points. Now, just looking at who the Bulls already have in the front court, obviously Vucevic is the main man and someone they probably need a little bit of help with defensively, which you could argue is what Tristan Thompson does. I'm not really going to front that and try and make out like he's going to improve them and make them a defense that's like 10 times better, but he's going to do a couple things here and there and bring some experience, which this team has, but not fully, and also add some depth as well, because when you look at their front court, besides Vucevic, it is Williams who's injured, it is Derek Jones Jr. who's been injured as well for a fair portion of the year, and mainly Tony Bradley and Elijah Johnson sharing time at the center spot. And as good as Tony Bradley has been with what he's been asked to do, he just isn't the type of player that Tristan Thompson is, as he's had hardly an impact on the offensive side, and he's been a passable defender, but still I'm not going to be giving him the tick over Tristan Thompson at this time of his career. Now, just one last stat for you guys. Over the course of Tristan Thompson's career, he's had a defensive rating of 109, and the Bulls this season have a defensive rating of around 112. So he's obviously 3 points better than the Bulls, so should be able to do a couple things for them here and there. Now, that is the end of the video, so please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.